We came to find some hot chicks.
Yeah.
We found some, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Whoa! So awesome. This video is brought to you by all my Patreon supporters. Go Team Awesome! My Japanese friend Mamoru and I decided to take a road trip. We headed north to Miyagi. Tip number 1, stay in a ryokan. Rather than staying at a Western style hotel, we stayed in a ryokan located in the forests of Zao. Run by a local Japanese husband and wife, the rooms are Japanese style. This area is really popular during the winter for the skiing and snowboarding, so in the summer it was quite deserted and creepy. But nice. I'll give you a room tour later, but first it was getting late, so we decided to head to the hot spring called God's Water. Tip number 2, God's Water onsen is only 300 yen, so quite cheap compared to the expensive hot spring hotels. Of course, I can't show you the inside, but just imagine a group of naked Japanese old guys sitting in hot water. Then we headed to a restaurant near our Ryokan, which is also a local restaurant run by a family and serves the area's specialty foods. What's tongue?
Tongue is a cow's town.
Cow's tongue?
Tongue.
Cow's tongue. So cow's tongue. You have to kill a lot of cows just for that one flavor.
Yes.
And whatever that is.
Yeah, some salt.
And a cassette. Okay, that's pretty good. Not bad. And I got same thing. I got gyu tongue, so cow tongue, but ramen version, with some sushi on the side. So that's pretty good. We were so exhausted we headed back to our room and passed out. Oh yeah, the room tour. Here it is the next morning. It's a pretty nice room. It's quiet. There's like this closet area where all the futons are. Underneath, there's a heater for winter, I guess. And then there's a really old ghetto TV that still has VHS, so that's cool. Kotatsu is in the middle. That's where we hung out and chilled. It's kind of small room, but for 2 of us, just for sleeping, not bad. Place to like hang our like wet towels for onsen. And our view is looks out to the front of the hotel or ryokan. It's pretty good. Not much around except trees, but it looks pretty. I like the garden area with the fireplace down there. I'll show you that later. That's kind of cool. So it's pretty decent. It's a nice room. No toilet, no bathroom in the room, so you have to go outside, downstairs. Goro-kun. Hello, Goro-kun. Hello. Wow, nice garden. Sugoi. This is cool. I like this stuff. Like a boat. First, we drove past the famous Zao Bridge, which has giant Kokeshi dolls. This town is famous for making these wooden dolls. They were at our ryokan, the restaurant, and at the souvenir shops near the Zao shrine we visited. scratcher with a doll face. That's cool.
Pretty much empty, we had this whole shrine and hill area to ourselves.
Ooh, hot onsen water.
Also, it was a lot cooler here compared to the sweltering heat of Tokyo, so it was a nice hike.
Ooh. Beware of bears. Great. Oh, right there. So we made it to the top of this mountainy place. Mamoru,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I'm tired.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty steep. But I thought there would be a nice lookout at the top of this place to look out to the city. But unfortunately, as you can see, we're surrounded by trees, so there's no real lookout. But we made it to the top, so now let's go back down.
Next, we drove to Matsushima Island area. There's a famous list of 3 views of Japan, one being near Kyoto, the second being the Torii Gate in Hiroshima, and the third being this, Matsushima in Miyagi. Everyone in Japan learns about these 3 places in Japan's history, and we were lucky enough to see it in person. The weather was great, there weren't that many people, and the places really were quite beautiful. I know where I'm coming back when I get a girlfriend. No offense to Mamoru, he's nice too. Tip number 3, if you want to see the interior, definitely come to this place early as it closes at 3 p.m. We weren't allowed to film the interior, but it was quite elegant and filled with amazing art, golden walls, and historical artifacts. Next, we drove to the city of Sendai to get a change of scenery from traditional to modern. We walked around the station and shopping districts. It was clean, nice, spacious, but still had that Tokyo, Japan vibe to it.
What did you decide to get?
I got royal milk cheese tapioca tea.
Royal milk tea, cheese tea. So there's like cheese on top, cheese cream, and then milk tea, and then bubbles. Okay.
I can feel some cheese taste.
How is it?
Sour.
Sour. Sendai cheese.
We stopped for lunch at a popular soup curry restaurant.
Good? Spicy? Yeah, a little spicy. Really good flavor. A little bit spicy, but not too bad. Let's try eggplant. The vegetables are really really fresh. The chicken is really tender. It's really good.
And we stumbled upon a craft beer festival that was happening in the city center.
You got like the beer.
Nice. Akita Bijin beer.
Yes.
Akita Bijin is beautiful girls from Akita.
Yeah. Akita is famous for beautiful ladies.
Right. Nice. Vegetarian gyoza. That's awesome.
We wanted to check out the nightlife in Sendai, so first we decided to get some yakiniku at this restaurant.
So we were gonna go to Yamanakaya Yakiniku, but it was 1 hour wait. So now we're here at Higashiyama, which is like a Korean restaurant one. So that's why it looks a bit different.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
These are getting ready.
Good. Leave mine. I like mine black.
I don't like black.
Okay, good. Perfect.
After dinner, we walked along the drinking and nightlife district of Kokubuncho. Mamoru! Tip number 4, avoid the guys who are standing outside of the bars trying to get you to come in. They get a commission and they charge a lot of money. But rather than that, just Google foreigner-friendly bars in Sendai.
Love and joy. Oh, that's cool.
Kokubuncho had a lot of izakayas, yakitori, and snack bars, as well as many hostess clubs. Then we found this place called Ernie's. This is Ernie, the owner who has been in Japan for years. He was a really nice guy. He even let me go behind the bar. The locals were quite friendly, and that girl next to Mamoru seemed to like him. Good job, Mamoru. It was late and we called it a night. The next morning we headed to the cheese cabin. Zao is famous for wood and Kokeshi dolls, as I mentioned before, hot springs, ski resorts in the winter, cow tongue, and since there are cows, dairy products. This place has milk, cheese, yogurt, and a variety of Zao-made products for sale. I bought some maple-flavored cream cheese, cause I'm Canadian and that's what we do. There was a small farmer's market and a restaurant called Cheese House where we ate cheese-centric breakfast.
Cheese hot dog, cheese sandwich, cheese pizza, cheesecake. Holy shit. This is 3 cheese pizza. We're at a place called Okama Crater, and apparently it's a really nice crater with really blue water, and it should be fun.
Located on Mount Zao, which is the biggest volcanic mountain of North Japan, is the lake crater called Okama. It's famous because it changes color depending on the weather.
But it's not so hot and humid today. I like this place. We're in the mountains, so hopefully we're in the right place. Hello. Hello. We're going in. Right next to us is a mountain. We're at the very top apparently, but we can't find the pool with the blue water. We went to the very top area, and I don't know if it's because it's summer and the water's not there, or because we're in the wrong zone, so that would suck. We actually were on the wrong part of the mountain. Yeah. So we came here and we're finally gonna get to see the crater with the blue water. Yay! Guys, we found the giant Okama crater. It's right there.
The mountain, the crater lake, and the views were breathtaking. Literally. I was so tired going up and down that mountain, I couldn't breathe. But before we headed home, we had one last stop. The Fox Village. We made it to Zao Fox Village. It's kind of in the middle of a forest area, but it's nice. I made a separate full video about the Fox Village and my opinion of it, as well as a blog article discussing the controversies. Check out both in the information section of this video. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this look at a part of Japan many foreigners never see. If you are in Japan long enough to check out some of the hidden gems, I highly recommend Zao Miyagi area of Japan. Please thumbs up this video and share if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos because my videos are awesome. OzzyAwesome. Take care and see you next time. Peace. Going to Sendai. Going to Sendai. Going to Sendai with my friend Mamoru. Going to Sendai. Going to Sendai. Wow. Going to Sendai. I don't know why.